hate that I had to even make this video because I really don't like talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just like dueling. I hate that I have to even discuss my thoughts. I am someone that just wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've played over about 35,000 duels in at least Duel Links and probably over 1,000 Master Duel and over 1,000 real life. But I'm just someone that's just tired of the same slop. It feels like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just this dying, disgusting corpse of a game that it used to be. It used to be some friendly game where you take at least 5 turns to build your nice, beautiful board that you took time, effort, thought, skill. You could see how you'd fail, see how you could succeed. Now it's just, hey, did you get this board? Are you gonna waste 10 minutes of my life? You making this board of 5 negates? Do you care? Do you even care about yourself? Why do you duel? I want to know. You want to know why I duel? I duel because I want to play every single card in this game, but I can't because people like the meta just discard for every other archetype, and I'm someone that likes to play garbage types, trash types, any archetype that was in the anime has been discarded by this game to this standard. And anytime they make support of it, they don't really even care. They just don't give a fuck, and it blows my mind. They just lose all point. Every single effect they probably before synchros was kind of justified. They had ways to fail. It felt like after the synchro era, they just keep going. They just never stopped, and it's the greed of itself. It's just terrible. I'm just someone that likes to play old archetypes, and I feel like this old way of playing has been extinguished, and I'm just some Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer that's just been just tossed aside, and nobody could give a single fuck. But the thing is, everyone feels the same way. Like, there isn't a single person you talk to that feels differently about this. And they go, well, that's just the way it is. Or they'll tell people that can't summon 20,000 things in one turn. And they'll go, why the hell are you floodgating me? Why the hell are you trying to stop me from summoning 20,000 things? They're the cause. That's the effect. I can't believe people are causing... Can't believe it. It blows my mind. And it's just a war of just stall. Like, I play stall because I have to. I play decks that are so bad they need 3 turns to just make their board something. And people just go, nope, negate, get out of here. There's 5 negates. Can you play through that? Like, I really hate playing kaiju and burn decks, but those are the only decks that could ever beat those stupid decks that spend 5 turns just making all their stuff. The only enjoyment I see from seeing those decks is playing Skull Invitation and seeing them burn for 300 every single time. And that is the most sadistic thing I've ever could think of. That's like, I'm poisoning myself even thinking about that. And it's just, I just want to play stupid old stuff, and I just can't. I just want to play every card, and I want to start with the old stuff first, but you can't. You're forced to be brainwashed into playing this new archetype. I can't believe everyone you just don't have to play it. And I'm just in this cycle where I'm better than a casual player, but worse than the best. And I'm just in this cycle where I just want to play a deck for fun, and I just can't because I just get beaten the absolute no end. That just you can't play. I hate that I have to set up my first turn perfect every fucking duel. Like, what the fuck was There's other things. Come on. Before I just keep rambling, I just kind of want to focus what I want to talk about. What is wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh? You know what I think is wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh? No one has any restraint nowadays. No one can simply just summon 3 guys that are kind of strong. They just think that's bad. Everyone says unplayable. That's a standard. That's like saying you're tall or you're small. It's a perspective thing. Playable is all about who you're versing. And yes, if you're versing the top 10 decks every other deck is pretty much unplayable because all they do is stop you from even playing the game in the first place. So why would you play a Fortune Lady, Fortune Fairy, even a Dark Magician deck when they'll just stop you from playing the game? Honestly, I hate that even Blue Eyes is meta because they basically just gave the good old suck to Blue Eyes and just said, "Oh, you get everything you ever asked for. What about all the other types?" You know what I'm pissed about more than anything? I want to win with an Itsu deck. That is the stupid, crappy guys that are on planes. I think they're the funniest looking guys ever. And I would love to get one duel with them. But that is practically impossible. Or a duel with the three oppressed people. The oppressed cards with Huge Revolution. Have you ever heard anyone actually playing a deck with those? I would love to play a deck with those. But those cards are so garbage. And they're giving cards to everything else. You want to give me ideas? I'll give you ideas for all those things, Konami, because you can't bear to come up with a single one. I don't even need them to be OP. I just want them to show up, attack, and do something. I don't care. All you need to do is make a awesome new Union generic field spell. It just says, and it also has the effect for any Itsu monsters that they could just be specials from the deck, or you can equip and a thing from the deck if it's on the field, and then the generic would just be you can activate just get a Union monster from deck or something like that. It's just a generic effect, but for Itsus it would just be god tier. It just helps somebody else out too. That, and give them 4 better Union equip spells, some that can even equip from deck. You have more OP things in this game. You can't give Itsu a Union from deck. Come on, Konami. What is wrong with you? Just have stuff like that. Those are ideas I come up with as soon as I see them. And you come with archetypes that are pretty much just like, no summoning from anywhere, or I'm going to use your whole deck to summon my shit, or I'm going to block you like Ojama King. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, just have wholesome stuff. Like I said, it's a decaying corpse. There's no new people coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they make this shit so complicated that nobody is gonna verse them and actually have a good duel. My friend literally couldn't get past rookie lobby because he just didn't want to face someone with a 20 minute turn. Like, who really wants to spend an hour playing Master Duel and only play 3 games? Sometimes I don't even play 3 games. Sometimes I get to the 3rd game, like, I've been playing for an hour? What is wrong with this? This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! What is going on? I know this is just me, older person, because I grew up playing, like, it's because I started playing Duel Links in, like, the early days. And that was pretty much just old school. That was before, it was when GX was in Duel Links. I can't believe it. It was so fun. Barrel Dragon was the meta. That's what I dream of. That's what I crave. Now the meta is just you pressing the yellow button a million times, and then you get the most powerful stuff you didn't earn or even comprehend. I don't believe anyone uses Dragon Contract skill actually gives a fuck about heroes. If you play Dragon Contract, it's because you've been oppressed by all these other skills and truly just want to press them back. Because using Dragon Contract is a sin against nature. You get to discard a warrior or a level 10 to summon Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. That monster takes at least 7 cards to even make. Like, why would you even do that? What's wrong with you? Like, that's not even heroes. Like, I get Rainbow Dragon. It should have just been Rainbow Dragon. That's it. Don't have summon Armed Dragon level 10 or Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. Like, what is wrong with you? That has nothing to do with heroes. Like, come on. I don't remember any. Maybe I'm just fogging up and never seen these episodes of GX where Jaden Yuki just summons armed dragon level 10 from his deck, from the gods, that's from Konami, just sucking heroes off. Like, come on. I don't remember that in any anime. Maybe prove me wrong. I would love. Prove me wrong. I think we need to change the definition of what it means to be a great duelist. I think king of games and being a great duelist is two different things. I think what you need to understand is playing at the highest degree of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is boring and tasteless. I've played it. I've never owned a deck, but I've played a bunch of people that played the meta, and I literally play their deck exactly like they do and go, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this. I'm like, I'm not. This is cookie cutter shit. What's so special about what you're doing? You give no inspiration. You give no anything. When I make a deck, I hope to inspire you to play differently, to finally break the mold from this meta sheep that has you strangled, that needs you to play the top 5 decks, or you're a bitch, or you're a loser, or people will look down to you, like, shame on you. Like, you have this other deck, you built the deck, you can beat them when you play that deck, but you need to just understand that what makes you a great duelist is you have like a bunch of different decks. You have every deck. You can play a deck from the lowest tier to the highest tier. You can gauge power. You can have fun. Because truly what makes you a good duelist is you and your opponent both have fun. Even if your opponent lost or you lost, you go, get you next time. Good job. I know I can think of many ways that I can improve and I can do stuff. I can probably play differently. Next time, maybe things will be different. Nope. In this new age of Yu-Gi-Oh! The grade, I'm surprised this game's even still functioning, even still bringing out fucking new archetypes, because god dang, none of them interest me in the slightest. Everyone tells me to play these archetypes because it's fun. No, it's only oppressing. To be honest, all it is just saying no, and all these hard effects, like a non-target send is probably the most OP thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! A non-target send could literally beat anything unless your card is unaffected by card effects. Are you going to have a card that's unaffected by card effects in every deck? Of course not. Like, not even close to every archetype. I would say maybe 20% of archetypes have an unaffected monster. It is such an OP thing, and they'll have non-target sends, non-target banishes, like nothing. Oh, I exist. I get to do this now. Like, what was your standards back then? Did you care? Why didn't you do this back then? Why'd you release Pandora's Box? All these effects that used to take hard work to actually do, had conditions, had something that could stop it. Now it's just, once per turn, I can send your card to the grave. Woo hoo hoo. Or I can just non-target banish. Non-target send. Like, I guess the point is, you're supposed to have a million negates. You have to have the negates. I just don't like playing with negates. I just want to just play the deck. If the deck doesn't naturally have a negate in its archetype, I don't feel like needing to put in perm or all these hand traps. I guess I don't play TCG that often because I have never played Ash Blossom in my fucking life. The only hand traps I like to play are Battle Fader and Karibo. I'm the rarest duelist of them all. I do not play any of that stuff, and I hate it. And the only way to play against that stuff is to burn them. And everyone looks at you like you're a weirdo, or like, oh my god, I can't believe you use kaijus and burn me because I'm using the most OP crap in the game. Oh, or people hate when people deck out, but if you're playing a deck that deserves to be decked out, like if you're playing a meta deck and I deck you out, I think that's a Uno reverse on you to be better, because a meta deck should never get decked out unless they're already milking their deck pretty hard and they just go, oop, I get rid of that last 2 cards you got in there because you've been milking your deck all game, playing a 5-minute turn, leaving your deck at 2 cards. I think the game I play the most is Duel Links because it's the most casual. It is the place, if you want to get a win with some garbage deck, you can. It enables you to give you that. Sometimes it gives you an OP skill to actually achieve your stuff, and like everything in Yu-Gi-Oh, nothing is treated equally. This game is truly a terrible place if you actually like a garbage archetype and hope to actually have fun playing it. To be honest, in Duel Links, it is not the case anymore. It used to be a place where if you grind it and get enough cards, you can actually have fun. I'm someone who just floats at platinum, just getting absolutely destroyed by people that just play OP skills, because I think it's a sin against absolute nature to play those skills, because I was in an age of Duel Links where those skills would, every skill had an actual like restriction, like it actually held you back, but actually at some points further slingshot you forward. But it's crazy. None of these skills actually restrict you in any way. They just go, oh, the cards you would already be playing in your deck? Well, you can only play those cards. No shit, of course I'd play those cards. And I get addition to just being like, oh, I get my combo. Whoop, I get this. I really hate every skill they've added because none of them are fun. I think I pinpointed the time when they made they started making absolutely broken skills, and it started with that Blackluster Soldier skill. That Blackluster Soldier skill where it sends 7 cards you could use, and I can only use warriors. I guess you couldn't use Blackluster. No, you could use Blackluster Soldier. You just couldn't use any other banished chaos monster or anything like else. You could just only use Blackluster Soldier, and then all their clones that you already had everything set up. Aha, my deck bricks. Konami needs to suck me off to finally give me my archetype. Thank you, Konami. Thank you. I don't need a brick because I got Konami power. Ooh. It makes it brain dead. It's brain dead. It's okay, yeah, I could beat you if I had everything hand and feet. I don't want to. I'm playing this deck because playing in a different way makes more sense. I hate playing a deck more than 50 times in a row. And I guarantee these people play that deck twice that with the same combo 100% of the time, or they brick and go, oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh! Such a terrible place, my 1 in 100 brick actually hit. Like, come on, like, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm playing stupid fortune fairies because I think they're interesting, but I can't muster to actually get a good duel because everyone's playing stupid Red Eyes Archfiend, which I do kind of like, but it's just they always bring archetypes to the extreme. When are they going to bring Calamity to Duel Links? I bet that would be a great thing when nobody can activate any card effects. That's a great thing. Oh, it's just, come on, Duel Links. Are you going to do this? Please do this for every skill. Where's my Legendary Fisherman skill? Come on. Where's my skill where I can discard an Aqua or Sea Serpent monster and summon Legendary Fisherman from deck with twice his attack points? And if I have Yumi on the field, I can summon both the other ones. Where's my bullshit effect? Where's my cool effect? You're just giving shit to people I don't care about. And archetypes that really don't even need it. They're already at the top, and you go, ooh, this S-rank warrior? I think you need a spirit boost, not these E-rank fighters over here. Give them a fighting chance. I think I'm just destined to hate this game because I am just old, outdated, and just like too many old cards to even stand a relevance. The candle of what the tornado of making a first turn today. I'm too glued to making second turn destruction boards because I'm tired of even seeing that. Just Dark Ruler no more, Dark Hole. Ooh, I stopped your 5-minute board. Are you going to surrender? Or because I pretty much got nothing else. What are my other 3 cards? You think I'm building a nice board with my second turn destroyer deck? Like, come on. It's just an endless violence of just just endless torture. That's what it is. Just endless torture of, and just everyone that used to love this game is remember how it used to be, and then it's just like that old friend that comes back that says it wasn't that bad, but then he comes back and he realizes he was that bad, but even worse. That's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is. Honestly, I would recommend, if you kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, go to Magic. To be honest, Magic the Gathering is a more like stable game. I don't play Magic because I personally have a vendetta against them, because every Magic player I ever met hates Yu-Gi-Oh with a passion, calls it like the dunce card game, even though they have the same problems, just in a different style. Because every game has the same problems. You're a try-hard little prick that doesn't like to lose, and you have to play the best cards because they're the best cards. Like, come on. Like, I get in one deck, and you have, like, 3 purposes for that best card. But if you're only pretty much using the best cards like Crackdown or Ice Dragon's Prison just to fuck with your opponent, come on, man. You are D-grade at best. Come on, you are D-grade duelist. You need to think better. At this point, Duel Links should just put those cards at 1, so they can just give an era where you have to actually think. Like, come on. And why is enemy controller still at 1? Duel Links? Is that really that bad? Bring that to 3 and put Crackdown at 1. You think enemy controller's that bad? You had to tribute a monster to take a monster when you got a trap card that can just take that monster? It's crazy. I honestly would probably complain more about Master Duel if I actually played it more. I literally re-download every 6 months to just check out what's up, because honestly, in Duel Links, they restrict a lot of cards, a lot of old cards that can't be powerful at 3, which I kind of understand, but then they just give all the new cards that are even more overpowered at 3. Like, I play in Master Duel Egyptian Gods, King of the Skull Servants, and just a bunch of different stupid decks that are just cards that I like. A burn deck that I like because Fire Princess can only be won in Duel Links no matter what you do, because it's a rare card and you can't have use dream tickets on that card. It's crazy. I play a burn deck that combos that card with Child's Play, so every time my opponent summons for the 100th time, they burn for 500 because I gain 300 life, and Fire Princess says every time I gain life, I burn my opponent for 500. It's just, I don't know. This time around, I actually been playing Master Duel recently, and I've just been playing Egyptian Gods, and I've been enjoying it because there's been some people that just go, oh, I'm going to make a 2-minute board, but I actually haven't seen that in the event, at least. Maybe I'm a little late to the event, and all the try-hard people just already got their stuff and left. Who knows? I haven't touched ranked. I used to go to platinum, because anytime they don't, like, any rank system that doesn't, like, hurt you for losing, I can just always get to that point where it just says, oh, when it gets to that point of losing, where I punish you, I'm gonna hurt you. I never really get past that. Maybe I'm just some middleman that's just mad. I think sometimes in times like this, I always have to ask myself, why am I angry? In this game, why am I truly angry? Maybe I'm angry because I'm getting forgotten. Maybe I'm angry because any old card is just deemed useless and obsolete, instead of just playing to a degree where it actually can have fun. What happened to the day when people can just play 2 archetypes that are kind of mid and actually have fun against each other? Why does every single deck need to be played to 10, 11? Are you in ranked? I understand if you are in upper ranked, like Legend, King of Games, or whatever the heck that is in Platinum, the Lion, whatever the Lion's called or whatever. You're playing the meta deck in that. I can understand because you are at the top and that is the top. But if you are stuck in the middle of ranked and you're playing the best deck and you can't rank up, you suck. And you need to stop torturing whoever the heck you're gatekeeping down there. Because you're supposed to be at the very top, and you are just punishing. It's what it is in Duel Links. Duel Links, people just play the meta skills, but they're so bad. They're just stuck in gold, oppressing whatever people that are just playing simple decks. Like, even some people even play Blue Eyes without the skill sometimes, and these meta decks are just absolutely insulting in comparison to those. It makes me upset. Now I guess I should wrap up this crappy anger speech of me hating Yu-Gi-Oh with very little love. With what? What can we do now? What are we at now? To be honest, I think if you hate the 5-minute board, surrender 30 seconds in. If you hate that 5-minute board and you've seen it at least more than 10 times, just surrender. Come on, man. Do you really want to see that again? To be honest, you should strive for something different. Every deck should be able to fight 20 different versions of decks, of any decks, and even people making variants of decks. I feel like people are just pure-blooded and like nihilists in that they have to make this deck that has to be this archetype, or like if they build it's another OP archetype that just like, I feel like the only point of making new cards is putting old cards with the new cards to actually give them a little oomph, or give them some presence. I want to see old cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to see only new cards of an archetype that was birthed to just special summon and create the most overpowered stuff. That's not what I want to see. So I really just would love a community that just loves to play every single archetype, even on Master Duel and on Duel Links. I love something that inspires me to build something else. I want me to inspire you to build something else, because people I duel always are inspired to do something different because I give them a chance to actually do something. They don't have to play through 5 negates. I'm not gonna say I'm putting up easy stuff. I always have some bullshit that you have to just go through, but it's not the same bullshit every time. I have so many decks where every deck has a different bullshit. Like, every deck has bullshit if you build it right. Like, saying that a deck has nothing means you are so uncreative that you haven't thought about using generic traps, spells, or stuff for your archetype, your level, your attribute. Like, you are one-dimensional just thinking about these stuff, going, what does my archetype give me? Not is there any cards out there that are generic? Like, I feel like I would like to build a place where, like I said, every archetype can actually just have fun. If you're playing a meta archetype, please stay away. To be honest, you go to ranked. That's where you belong, mister. I would love just my Discord just be full of people that actually love to play normal decks that don't need to be balls to ball. I think the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that there is no new players. There can't be new players because no one wants to play this game. No one wants to sit there and watch you build a 20-minute board. Like, I've seen it. It's crazy. I don't know why anyone would want to play this game. You have to play old school to have fun. That's how it is. If you don't do it, you're not going to have fun. You're not going to play. You also have to play someone that's also playing old school to actually have fun. Because if you're just playing old school, you have to build your deck in such a specific way to beat the new school. Like, some new cards always say special summon or even effect monster. Like, my favorite monster in this game is normal monsters. Those are my favorite monsters. Not XEs, not Links, not any other bullshit fucking extra deck monster. My favorite monster are normal monsters. Because they're just some googly guy that just has attack points, that always just has a nice flavor text that gives you more information about the man. Like, I don't know, and there's always support that makes you build a normal monster deck in so many different ways. It's crazy how many different ways you can build a normal monster deck and actually win. I've done it. Look at my YouTube channel. There's so many different normal monster variants that you can just win and have fun with. It's just crazy that no one has creativity in this game. Can you think outside the box? That's how I play. I just want to play outside the box. And I would love to make a Discord that has people that just plays outside the box. My ending comment, I think, should come from Jaden Yuki on how he thinks Yu-Gi-Oh should be played.
Hey, lighten up. This is what dueling's all about, bro. Having a good time. Nonsense. Hate to break it to you, but it's true. Not everyone duels for world domination and ultimate power. I gotta teach you about a little thing we humans call having fun. And let me tell you, it sure beats being a maniacal nutjob. It's true. If you're not having a good time, well then, you don't know what you're missing.